The much-anticipated Yellowstone prequel 1923. Season 2 coming soon. How many of you remember the original episode? In the first season, Yellowstone Ranch. Unprecedented crisis. For the hanging of Shepard Banner and others. A rancher, Jacob, gets mad revenge from Banner. A1. Get off fast. Jacob's grandson-in-law, Liz, has been shot. A nephew, John, and John's in-laws have also been shot. Jacob's wife, Carla, was quick too. Take John's wife and look for cover. And Jack is responsible for protecting the injured Lizzie. But both sides are cautious. But the enemy won't stop so easily. Banner has gathered a large number of. Apparently it's Jacob's whole family. Jacob, or the herd came face to face. Jacob and the others had to change places. Or they can fight back if they have cover. If we can fight back, we can stall until help arrives. But Banner is not a man of virtue. He's sneaking around behind Jacob and pulled out one of the latest submachine guns. Jacob's down. Only Carla and her daughter-in-law escaped. But by now Jacob's men had arrived on the scene. Banner saw what was happening and ran. But Jacob's side is already badly hurt. A nephew, John, is dead. Liz, the grandniece-in-law, is hurt. Even Liz's father was shot. Or the bad part is that Jacob was shot in the chest. And there's a question mark over whether we'll survive. Kara is burning with rage. She went after one of Banner's men at gunpoint. After that, her luck is still on their side. Jacob's life was saved by the treatment he received. Lizzie also survived the removal of the bullet. Banner panicked when he found out about it. He said Yarab, but he doesn't have the money or the manpower. Or the only option is to go empty-handed. Banner came into town to get help from the miners. The miners are very rich. He's been eyeing Jacob's Yellowstone Ranch. Or the two fathers quickly hit it off. Or the miners pay the money. Banner was in charge of paying people to take over the Yellowstone Ranch. But when you take the ranch, I can mine wherever I want, and the lease is considered paid for. You can go wherever you like. These mountains are mine. City traffic. Complete a contract. After he got the money, Banner got a whole bunch of people together that night. Or they came to Yellowstone Ranch in the dark and stole the cow that Jacob had put on the hill. Cattle are Jacob's bread and butter. He can't pay the bank loan without his cow. Then this ranch will soon change hands. Sure enough, word got out that the cattle were stolen from the Yellowstone Ranch. Lizzie's mother immediately saw it. She didn't want Lizzie to stay here and live the hard life that was coming. But Lizzie's about to marry Jack. She didn't even want to leave with her mother. Jack went up to his mother-in-law and argued with her. But the mother-in-law just walked up to him. I'll take care of my nephew. Thank you. Carla returned the favor. And then we'll send the in-laws away in style. Jack wants to get the stolen cow back. But RA didn't agree. Jack is no match for Banner. Especially now that Banner's got some serious help. Carla went to see Jacob about it. Jacob decided to sell all the remaining cattle. Wait until the calf is old enough to breed. This will solve the problem. Jacob puts the burden on Carla. Jack can't afford the whole ranch just yet. He needs Carla to hide his injury from the outside world and attend meetings in his place. On behalf of my husband, I call on all members. Vote for a police force. Oh, rights, my husband has been it. The governor's consent was obtained. Carla is trying to get the crowd to come together. Banner in the crowd questioned. Carla went straight to Jacob's authorized signature. She won everyone over with her powerful aura. She told her men when she came out. She actually signed it herself. Banner came up to her and taunted her. Women can't do what men can. And that she'll be finished if she keeps showing her face. Or the day I'm done, you'll be dead. Men kill with bullets and nooses. Or the enemy is dying fast. Are you fighting me now? I prefer to cut with a dull knife. Carla has no fear of Banner's threats. But Banner won't stop. And taunts her family that all the useful men are dead. So Carla had to tell him. She also has a great tour. Or the nephew's name is Spencer. He was one of the few warriors who survived the brutal battlefield. And the only man who dared to kill a lion with a single gun. The one who dares to kill a lion with a single shot. Yesterday Carla had sent a letter to Spencer and told him to hurry home and defend his home. But Spencer is far away in Africa. From the time he received this letter to the time it'll take 6 months at the earliest to get back. I don't know about that time. Does Yellowstone Ranch still belong to the Duttons?